大家好，我是小野人。最近因为身边创业的朋友非常多，所以借这个机会来讲一讲，Is there any real business opportunities in AI？主要分为三个部分。First is AI creating massive business opportunities. Second is there are any real moats in AI? Third is the displacement really worrisome. And on the left is a generative AI market map. We see there are lots of emerging startups in different sectors, like ML research, text, image generations, audio generations, and the game. So we see, seems like there is a massive opportunities in the AI generative content, and it seems like this field is booming. But let's look at the demand and supply curve on the right. To my understanding, it's the AI significantly increase productivity and reduce time to generate quality content. But the demand, because of the fear competitions and the demand, it's grow relatively small. It's actually going to drive down the price of content a lot. Basically, most of the values won't be captured by the companies, but will captured by the consumers for free. For example, you can get better search results from Google. Google are not profiting more by presenting you better content. Yeah, this comes down to the whether there are some real modes for AI startups. Some people argue there could be foundation models could be one of the advantage. Obviously, it's not, since there are so many open source foundation models, which is challenging the landscape OpenAI built for several years. And what about the pricing? Like we discussed before, although there are more supplies and better content, and I don't think the demand is grow as quickly. And yeah, also because of the fierce competitions and driving the cost of good content down, and actually the price will shrink a lot. So what about data? I think data, it's a mode, but it's not a determinate factor since it's just like results. It's a result, but not a cause from network effects and the existing advantage. Let's say one of the startups have 1 million users and they accumulate lots of data, but it's the advantage is actually not the data, but how they acquire 1 million users at the first place. Yeah, so basically, in summary, I would say like in the AI industry, lots of people still thinking like to add value to existing product, which will provide some marginal benefits, but in general, it's not good opportunities for startups and for the company to reprice their product. But there are some, but as the AI technology keep evolving, there could be some emerging industries where we can do things 10 times better. That's where the opportunity will come. And on the other hand, I think the consumer will capture most of the benefits instead of the large companies in this stage of revolution, since the competition is so fierce. It's just like the cars. You are getting better and better cars for the same price. And what about the displacement effects we discussed before? Is basically lots of people will lose their jobs. But I think this is also not a problem at this stage, since I would say like people overestimate the effects for the AI in the short term, and in the longer term, there will be a structure change of the employment landscape, and people will either rescale or upscale. For example, when people don't work on the farm after the machinery revolution, but they will come to larger cities and do Uber drivers. It's require the same amount of skills, but yeah, it's a shift of the demand because of the industrial revolution. So I would say like everything we heard from the media, it's causing lots of fear, but it's not actually true in most of the cases. Every people speak of their own interest, and you should decide what is to your best interest and what is the best action in this AI new era.